It's the Libhola Eswatini edition of a month of September, and once again to take this special occasion to once again to celebrate the 50-50 celebration that is ongoing in the country. Double 55 celebration that is ongoing in the country, both for the independence so far since the country back in 1968, Master, and also to His Majesty King Mswati the third's birthday. Otherwise, the main attention is going to be on the ongoing 2023 Trade Fair Cup that started as early as Sunday. We will look at some of the games. We'll catch up with some of the highlights, and we'll also take a look at the under-20 national team that played a friendly game yesterday against Mozambique, the under-20 of Mozambique. So we'll talk about that and see the ins and outs, the possibility of this young team making it in the future. So for that is what we have for you on the show. Big guns have already been crushed out of this tournament called the Trade Fair Cup. I'm talking about Wanderers, Highlanders, Royal Leopard. These are the teams that are normal in the tournament. Welcome back in the Kingdom of Eswatini, Linda Dlamini, who was away on, he took some time. He deserved it. So he's back. He's refreshed. Was Shia 7.
Ngiyabonga Fabrice kumukela, ngiyabonga sibalo wami ehlelweni lakho ngikuthoba lokukhulu ngivusele umbukelo weSwatini TV loyal viewer. Kuningi Fabrice lokwendekile kwecala nje mhlambe nginako lokutsinzile kusho ukuthi Libhola Eswatini belikupha indiphethe iminyaka le 55
ngaba tempted to say 50 guys
55
yes.
Phinze imbube yemhlaba silo inkosi Mswati wesithathu satalwa 55 double celebration kunenge lokwentekile sasabona even abomakhelwane eMozambique beta kutozivakashela la under 20 na trade fair ku trade fair ngiyakhumbula ukuthi ngigcina mina ngalesine la ngakutshela ukuthi taba ne surprise ngakuphikela futhi fixture ku Royal Leopard na Zulu United kuthi igatsi surprise kuleyo fixture leyo kwentekile lokho ngicabanga ukuthi khambe ke emagama engehla kodwa nje ngicabanga ukuthi overall dinengeletimvu letendekile more especially ngala ebholeni ngoba thina kulehlelo leli sikhuluma tindzaba telibhola letinyawo.
Isn't he fresh? You are fresh. Ubuya to watch Mauritius, Dubai, Paris, Bogo. Now, they say pictures online. We'll dig and see whatever you've been posting on social media. Where were you? Master, Kurumenge Zuruni United, live right now. Zuruni United is playing against Mbabane Swallows, the quarterfinal stages of the tournament. Remember yesterday, it was a holiday, so they took a break. Tuesday, 7 surprises. 6-1, Young Buffaloes against Manzini Sipets. Green Mamba against Mbabane Highlanders. But right now, we have our colleague Patrice Msibi, who is down at the Mamso Sports Center covering the match between Mbabane Swallows and Zuruni United. To you, Patrice Msibi, once again, good evening. And what's happening there at the Mamso Sports Center?
Umdlali wayo iZulu United so khona irecord ngempaka lelo udlala emuva kuyo khona lapha iZulu United irecord ngokudlala kabi yena kubuka ke lana ukuthi umdlalo uyaqhubeka kanike kunyalo Mbabane Swallows ihamba embili ngamagoli lamathathu ecanzeni Mbabane Swallows ihamba ngalamagoli amathathu nje ashaye esigameni sokuqala ukhonile ukukora yena sizolethu shabalala lesidlayo ukuthi beyasela angekho asekhathele ngesipho Asina decide ukuhamba baye khona yonke leyo ndlela nafaso bamshiya wabuya ke Swallows yathi siyagcina thina wadlala kubonakala ukuthi ayibhola kuqala esigamini sekuqala ibuyile ke esigamini sesibili Mbabane Swallows naye siyabonga ezwana walivalela iphathi ibhola lesibili kanti ke sandile hlatshwa kuvalele lesithathu kungawenza sibili ukuthi umdlalo kunyalo uhamba ngamagoli lamathathu ecanzeni umdlalo ke lona lengasho ukuthi Mbabane Swallows ijengise kuba ne-experience kakhulu ngendlela leyo uhendishe ngayo njengalokho kulesikubonile mayidlala nayo ilovo mayicala lomdlalo boyibona ukuthi imuthimu lephisikelako leyo sifuna kudlala ngamandla kepha-ke namuhla ngekubuka ukuthi badlale imidlalo back to back kanye nesquad sabo asiso lesiphelele njalo kubana abadlali abangekho ebhentshini Fabrice nawe Master bekuhleli babili nje badlale kuphela bekusho ukuthi 16 kabi isquad sabo ngendlela abayimile njengayo lo mdlalo abakathanzi ke ukuthatatelela ukuthi bangamuva kakhulu bagijima kakhulu kepha-ke sibonile abadlali naloyo athatha
Sibi, we're going to have to catch you right there because there's a small technicality that we have to deal with that has to do with sound. So shortly, don't go anywhere because we're coming back to you live where you are at the Mavso Sports Center covering that game between Mbabane Swallows and Zululand United. Esingasho ukuthi so far imphumela ithi iMbabane Swallows seyihambe embili ngamagoli amathathu eCanzeni. Master basalungisa lenza sound to make sure that the viewer at home uyithola njengalokuphelele. Kuwe Master, kuyisurprising ukuthi this is the only big three team that lesingasho ukuthi lesele lenalo lithuba ukuthi ngafika kuma semi-finals. Iphumile Highlanders, yaphumile Wanderers. Lesingasho ukuthi maybe in terms of crowd pullers, these are the team we'll look at. Singakhohle neMoneni Pirates.
Yes, neMoneni Pirates earlier on ishayo emadlenya kuma penalties yaphuma kule tournament le noma kulomgcudulwano we trade fair. Ngicabanga seFabrice nawubuka cishe tonke letinvo letindekako atendeke ngemistake ayendeke ngeliphutha kule game nje noma lo mdlalo
ngicela ukukhatha Master bathi nje bo engineer sekulungile. Only 3 minutes are remaining before the game comes to an end. We're back to you, Patrice Msibi. Sesingakuva kahle nje in terms of the sound to make sure that the viewer at home gets the package. To you, Patrice Msibi. Kwendeka.
Asibonga Fabrice isitolise again kubo abukele emakhaya. Kepha ke lengakusho Fabrice umdlalo songeneke ku last 3 minutes lokusho ukuthi soyangasemaphethelweni lapho khona iMbabane Swallows sisayitshengisile vele ukuthi umdlalo ibaleke nawo njengaloku ngisho nje ngithi soyanga semaphethelweni ku at that time lebe ngizama ukuchaza Fabrice mangikhatheka ukuthi iMbabane Swallows itshengise kuba nekuhlelela kahle lo mdlalo lona njengaloku badlale ngendlela lekutshengisa ukuthi iexperience yabo isetulo kanganani against a team lengasho ukuthi ibuya ka first division kulandzela ukuthi ithenga status se team ithambuthi lokutshela ukuthi bekutawuvele kube ngcoka kuMbabane Swallows ukuthi isebenzise leyo experience njengaloko izulwini ibuya kuyoshaya iRoyal Leopard ngakho ke bewungeke vele bese uyithathela phasi njengaloko ikhombisile ukuthi ayiwesabi ema big guns ingakhona kuvele iwakhiphe nawo kubeke na ngiMbabane Swallows leshaya amagoli amathathu emagoli aqhamuke ngaye yena Sizwe lethu Shabalala lo bamshiya endleleni emakiwa khona ku national team maya khona ungathi eMorocco lapho yodlala khona neBurkina Faso kanike Fabrice lokunye lengakubika ukuthi ligoli lesibili libuye ngaye yena siyabonga Zwane lo dlaleke umdlalo lomuhle naye kulelanga lanamuhla kwathi igoli lesithathu lashaya nguye Sandile Hlatshako lengasho ukuthi he was one player lebeka ayideserve a goal after iperformance lekadlale ngayo Sandile Hlatshako sonke isikhathi makathole opportunity udlala ngekutimisela lekusetulu sibili iMbabane Swallows itin Fabrice lengakubika njengaloku sikwatsayo badlali labane bahambe nalo likhethelo lesive ngoba ke bakhona le eBurkina Faso ngakho ke abasiko badlali labacile njalo sibonile namuhla nje lesikubonile nguye Mabila very experienced defender kepha ke namuhla bekadlala ngathi udlala sikisi mawucala lo mdlalo njalo bazamile ukuthi baqinise lapho ingaba lemata khona izulwini kepha ke nayo izulwini Fabrice ayikawuthathela iphasi lo mdlalo njalo idlala ngokutimisela labaningi baphuma nje la nkundleni bathi le score singaba ngilamathathu eCanzeni kepha ke izulwini ngendlela ledlale ngayo isatawa khathatha emateam aka Premier League njalo itshengisa kuyiteam lengasabi umuntu ngendlela ledlala ngayo ngaso sonke isikhathi kubeke ngumdlalo lo kanjalo Fabrice ngoba ke ngumdlalo lo njalo sengikhuluma ngathi ophelile kani usaqhubeka sekuthi nje umphumela sesivele siyawathi nezulwini seyumukele njengaloku ubona abadlali bayo sebahlaka ukuthi chaza ngekasi flavor lapha nalapha sebamukele ukuthi umphumela sovele unge usashintsha ilokusho ukuthi iMbabane Swallows iyakhona ema semi-finals alenzebe lapho seyodibana khona nayo imanzini iMbabane Swallows yodibana nayo iYoung Buffaloes eleshaya emanzini sibet yona kwanti ke kuleminye ema semi-finals ngisasho kanjalo Fabrice sophelile umdlalo iMbabane Swallows ichubekela embili njengaloku siubona umdlalo uphela balandzeli bawujabulele kanike lengakubika futhi Fabrice iMoneni Pirates emidlalweni wokuqala ikhonile ke ngathi ke ikhale phansi kuyo imadlenya kuma penalties ngamagoli lasihlanu kulamane emva kwama penalties labe sekuma sudden death kubeke ngumdlalo nayo loyo iMoneni Pirates lethathi ikhalela ukuthi igeje emathuba lamanengi sibili njengaloku ibe nayo emathuba emidlalweni kepha ke yahluleka kwasebenzisa lokugcina kuyiphocelela ukuthi ikhale phansi lokusho ukuthi ke lemidlalo sekusele emaqembu lamane latawudlala khona ngemgcibelo kusuka ngesimbi yesibili nsambama lapho khona umdlalo uyiGreen Mamba itholana nayo iMadlenya ukuthi imbabane Swallows itholane nayo iBuffalo sesingasho ukuthi Fabrice kutawa lilanga lelikhulu kakhulu leli kule mphela sonto kanti ke mancamo atawudlala ngalo lisonto lapho khona labatawuwina akhona ke ma-losers final Fabrice lokusho ukuthi kwentekani ngemgcibelo emaqembu wonke ladlalele ngemgcibelo atawuphindze adlale ngelisonto Fabrice lokusho ukuthi vele i-weekend bathi i-weekend enkulu in terms mawuthanza ibhola buya uhlale phansi ubuke lo mdlalo njengalokho imbabane Swallows iGreen Mamba iYoung Buffaloes kanye neMadlenya ngemgcibelo nangelisonto ngibo labatabe basi-entertainer in terms of imidlalo yethu lesitabe sinayo angathi Fabrice lengakusho mina la imidlalo lengiyibukele namuhla ngiyayibona improvements from ama-games ladlalile kusukela ngeMsombuluko lengaphindze ngithande kukusho ke Fabrice lesikubonile etindzabeni namuhla lapho ikakhulu ukuthi tekuchumana ma-social networks imbabane Swallows labanengi bebangagadza ukuthi itawuphazamiseka kulandzela ukuthi munye wemdlalo wabo banele phupho uSikhonze avete tifiso takhe tekulishiya leli cembu lembabane Swallows le imbabane Swallows ivele yasimukela leso sicelo sakhe ukuthi afune kuhamba yasho ukuthi lofuna kumthenga lo mdlali akete alethe imali imbabane Swallows uyibona Fabrice ethombeni takho ibonga balandzeli lengasho ukuthi tinombolo betingakhalisi mawubuka ukuthi igame idlale ebusuku tinombolo betijabulisa ngakho bathole klasasalithuba badlali nema-officials kubonga kubo badlali Fabrice bengisabika indzaba yakhe yena Pupu kepha ke sitayilandzelela kuva ukuthi ugcinela kuphi njalo iswalo ithite lo mfunako akete bahlale phansi etafuleni lokho akayiphazamisi iSwallows njalo kunako namuhla ikhonile ngalawo masotsha lenawo yabuya yancoba sigatheke ukuthi Fabrice ngabe kutawuchubekani kepha ke indlebe ye-Trade Cup kona ngeke Fabrice mhlambe ibuyele kulela zinga le mayisadlala lapha endasi e-All Trade Fair kepha le excitement solo ikhona Fabrice solo balandzeli bayijabulela njalo ukuthi inombolo bengente agadza ukuthi mhlambe titawuba kanjena liviki lonke kepha kusukela liviki licalile i-tournament njalo kuyaqala ngelisomfo leliphelile iyoziphele kuleli somfo lelitako mina Fabrice ngekubuka ngila la ngima khona mangisithatha lo mdlalo inombolo diyathokodisa ngiyathemba ukuthi na Premier League kutawuba nawe ukuthi awu kona besaqala ke phathi inombolo ngito letingasijabulisa bayithemba ukuthi eminyakeni letako titawukhula njengaloku lendzebelena inemlandvo lomuhle ebholeni yakangwane labatawuthanza ukuthi babuyele kuwo Fabrice.
Patizwe ngicabanga ukuthi utawuhamba masinyane but one or two questions before you leave. Ngicabanga ukuthi inyalo sekuma semi-finals kusele 4 teams but the surprising package ngicabanga ukuthi namasu uyangivumela iMadlenya wakhuluma ngayo iMadlenya ngicabanga ukuthi kushayire Leopard lesathi ukuthi it's one of the big teams nyalo bakhona kushaya iMoneni Pirates uthini ngayo iMadlenya and then number 2 we don't have other big 3 teams in the tournament only Imbabane Swallows lokuphuma kwa Imbabane Highlanders neManzini Wanderers akuwe affect in terms of appearance kuma stadium ngoba siyathi ukuthi these fans noma ma teams abo akadlali but they come knowing that their teams are still in the tournament. How did that affect those 2 quick ones?
Madlenya ngaqala la Madlenya Fabrice iMadlenya ngisho ngithi tactically they are very disciplined abasiko team lengasho ukuthi labanengi labayifensako kepha lengakusho Fabrice ukuthi iMadlenya iyawasebenzisa ama-opportunities awo iya-understanda ukuthi idlala nema-team lamakhulu kunayo ngakho-ke isebenzisa ama-opportunities ayo in terms of i-counter-attacking football abayivuli igame Fabrice bayivala babuke ukuthi wena wendani badefende kahle mabatholile ichance njalo bayithola against insingizini bakhona kugadla kucala bayesebenzisa namuhla ke lenkunake le Fabrice bachubeka kanjalo abakathola ama-opportunities langako lamahle kepha ke labakwente kahle namuhla ngendlela labadefende ngayo goalkeeper wabe emapaleni ubenayo ngilomuhle kakhulu njengaloku abasite kakhulu ekhathe egemini kuze ukuthi iscore siphele nga-0-0 waphinze wasebenza ngalokwecile kuze ukuthi bakhona encobe ama-penalty njengaloku akhonile kubamba lamabili alawo ma-penalties lokusho ukuthi le team iyonke idlala ngekutimisela idlala ngokubambisana bese ke siyabuka Fabrice njalo kusikhuluma ngato tinombolo utawukhumbula ukuthi leyo ndzebelena it's a self-sponsored tournament by yona i-Premier League of Eswatini lokusho ukuthi imali ithembe kuyakha from the fans ukuthi attend ema game. From what I've seen all week long I wouldn't be confident ukuthi batoyakha le mali leyo Fabrice, but the start siyathembisa ukuthi next season kungaba ngcono, and even if potential sponsors bekangabuka le tournament abuke lenyalo lokhu kusibika nje Fabrice, atawubona ukuthi there is a future kule tournament lena njengaloko emaswati akhomba kuyithanza sibili le tournament. Kuphuma kwayo iMbabane Highlanders, kuphuma kwayo iManzini Wanderers, kuphuma kwayo iMoneni Pirates, kuthi ayilimata yona iPremier League in terms of getting better numbers. But I still believe Fabrice ukuthi by the fact yokuthi iMbabane Swallows isesele, lokuthi iGreenmamba isesele, lokuthi iYoung Buffaloes isesele, by logo fans latabe akhona njengaloko wathi ukuthi lamanye asuka ngale la kutradewa ngakhona, la kushowcase khona inkampani letinenge, atawusuke fans abuya atobukela ngalana ikakhulu lokungcono ke kule mpelasonto ukuthi Fabrice le midlalo idlala emini, lokusho ukuthi fans ngeke akhathatheke kakhulu ukuthi atawujika ngane ebusuku ngoba ngabe akayifavor leyo team, but lana ngicansi uthola i-opportunity yakubukela ibhola. iGreenmamba Fabrice uyibonile last season idlala ibhola lenhle. iYoung Buffaloes ngithembe mangikutshela ukuthi akusasile iYoung Buffaloes ya 3 seasons ago, 4 seasons ago lebe ishaya ilandzela kick and fall, akusasiyo leyo Young Buffaloes. Mbabane Swallows lengubonile namuhla lana Fabrice, this is a team lengathi coach wayo is a very smart coach, a very smart coach in terms of the way he set up his team. Nangendlela labadlala ngayo, they're very confident in terms of the way they are playing. So I'm very optimistic ukuthi the fans will come out on Saturday and Sunday.
All right, in the interest of time, I know where you are, and I'm looking at maybe to the media room, how possible it is maybe to get 1 or 2 coaches, if possible, or anyone next to you, just to tell us the experience. Maybe you can tell us if it's possible, because I'm thinking where you're standing, comparing to where the media room is, it might be quite far. But if there's anyone next to you, maybe to just give us a reaction.
Fabrice, ngitawucela kuwe nawe mbukeli ukuthi unginike nje 2 minutes ngitabathola abaqeqeshi khona masinyane sikhulumisane nabo.
In the meantime, thank you very much, Patrice Msibi at Mafsa Sports Center. Staff Scotkana Master. Master, we are moving Msibi in front of Ibega and Shinzaba. Would see the teams are not still at their best. But in its answer prediction here, Master spot on. If we go for Melegire, would see let's umbira la studio ngabe nje nguphumbira la Madlenya Master. I had wished to go to mhlamba for the interview with one of nama officials eZulwini United, probably Mr. Polycarp, kusitshela nje ukuthi what's the plan with the team. But Madlenya, what gives you assurity, Master, ukuthi they can go all the way, maybe by surprise nayo iGreenmamba?
Fabrice njoba ayichazile Patrice ngicabanga solo icelele le tournament, once waya ku tournament waya kumcudzolwana une mentality ukuthi understand wena lokuthi ngi small team, not to disrespect yona iMadlenya, but history, achievement, everything ikhomba ukuthi abasiyo i big team. So kuya emidlalweni lefana nale more especially Trade Fair Cup iyabuya after isikhathi lesizwe after 10 years, uyatsinga ukuthi ube discipline nalokuthi lalamanye ama teams nisengawabona udlala kwakho awudlali uthi ngiphuma all out because bona bane experience, bona tactically ba good. Now
this is the first game against Singizini.
Exactly. Now buka nje even ema breaks abo indlela beba breaka ngayo Fabrice kuyakutshela lokuthi bona bebatshela ukuthi once sayiwina le bhola sayithola sahamba sa attacker sabakule third noma sabakule half yangale, does then start khona ukuthi sinpanishe, but kutsinga ukuthi most of the time balungisa kakhulu kwenda ema fouls ku half yabo once bakhona ukuthi bende lokho, because against ema teams la njengabo Young Buffaloes kunabo Alimatse, a very good free kick taker, Mbabane Swallows bo Felix basesekhona, bo Manzini Wanderers basekhona bomlaba, Mbabane Highlanders bakhona bophela nemkondo. Once wenda lama mistakes noma wa commita ema fouls lamane kakhulu kule half layer yenu, then utaba nenkinga kukhona ke ukuthi I defense yakho, because kuleli goal leli nje leNsingizini, yes it's a very good goal la iNsingizini not space, but the spaces between defense yayo iMadlenya ngicabanga ukuthi dinkulu kakhulu kudzinga ukuthi nasebaya balungiselela yona ema semifinals balungiselela yona ileague, because look at the way bamaka ngayo, one player uyahamba then lesikhala bazivulile, there's too much space between umdlalo weNsingizini nemidlali weMadlenya. So bazogcina ukuthi bakulungise lokho kakhulu.
Sakuma nginsingizini master, it's another team lesicabanga at some point now they can be a surprising package, because watching their game and buses coming from all the way from Shiselweni to support the team, but now we're into the semi-final. As we talk about the teams while we're waiting for Patricia to get the coaches. The 4 teams that are left, master. Now we're talking about the Swallows. I think back in the days we used to say it's the only team that can fight the so-called armed forces and be able to reach to the end. Can they do that? Can they go through Buffaloes? Most of their games, Swallows, Buffaloes, they're always draws. Can they go all the way and get all the results? Now, Patricia Msibi, our colleague at Mafsa Sports Center, bringing you live pictures and interviews ready next to one of the coaches. Msibi, who have you got and what is he saying?
Nimqeqeshi wayo imbabane Swallows Caleb Ngwenya lo cetha kubona licembu lakhe lincoba umdlalo ngamagoli amathathu ecanzeni. Mhlambe coach ungasipha isithombe semidlalo ukuthi ngabe umdlalo namuhla ukhanze ungilonjani ukhambele njani nesayidini langa kakho.
Ngathatha leli thuba sibonge ukudlala kwabafana badlale kahle. Umdlalo uhambe kahle ngoba siwathethe amathuba ethu esikhathi lesifanele, and we were quite organized and disciplined in the game.
Coach sibone mhlambe indlela lo setapha ngayo i-team yakho njalo sibona kulamalanga selanga lesibili ingathi i-team ikakhuluma ubuka li-bench ukuthi akusilo lelingathi lisime kahle. Mhlambe ngabe umcondvo bothini ngendlela lo setapha ngayo? Sibonile mabili ngathi udlala out of position, le position lesibona ngathi uyidlala ngabe ujabulile nangendlela la idlale ngayo.
Nguloko by advantage kuba na senior players, because they can change and adapt to the situation. This is the situation we find ourselves in, but you need the experience of senior players to come in, and they really did well.
Now i-weekend ngemgcibelo nangelisomvo uyadlala ukuthi udlala ngakuphi ke coach sekungasendlela ukuthi udlala njani ngemgcibelo ukuthi udlala ema-losers noma udlala ema-final, but fika kuma-semi-finals coach mhlambe uyithini igame lenjengaleyo unelanga linye lekuphumula uyadlala ngemgcibelo igame le tabalikhuni mawukuthi ubhekana neBafana?
Itabalkhuni game kakhulu, but lokho ukuthi sichubekile to the next stage. We want to go again to the next level, but sathi kahle siyaconza ukuthi what kind of the game is going to be.
Ngabe unako yini lokubuka ukuthi athi iBuffalo zitabihleli yona iphumlile namuhla iyaphumula kusasa udawudlala naye fresh? Does it give you sleepless night?
It has to do with that, but as thin as we are, I think our pre-season did a lot of work for us, and we can sustain. Whatever.
Sibonge kakhulu kuye umqeqeshi wayo imbabane Swallows lokho nguye Mr Caleb Ngwenya lo sitshela ukuthi kumele balungiselele njalo ke pre-season yabo yahamba kahle kakhulu, so uyathemba ukuthi lo mdlalo wabo ne Young Buffaloes utakhona ukuthi leko labakulodile ku pre-season kuba sustain Fabrice bakhona ukuthi bawuncobe lo mdlalo njengaloku. They have to play all the games lasele njalo ukuthi they 2 games left for them, be it in the finals, be it in the losers final, but the point is they will be playing Saturday and Sunday this coming weekend after having played back-to-back games again. Njengaloku le mdlalo lena tight Fabrice testa lot of character. The good thing is it's just only the start of the season, so I think the pre-season lot is abasebenzela Fabrice.
Before we let you go, Msibi, who do you give the chance to win the trophy? I mean, we're talking about 10 years later since we had the trade fair. Master is a great predictor. I'll give him a chance later on. Siselena 4 teams. Who do you give a chance?
Fabrice, Green Mamba nayo Young Buffaloes. I didn't see enough because badlale only 1 game. But Swallows, they are growing into the tournament after their 2 games. They are just going high. And convincing. But this one is going to be very difficult. If you were only asking me to select 2 teams, bengakutshela, but right now I'm going to put my head on the blocks and say we might see a Young Buffaloes versus Green Mamba finals.
Now, thank you very much, Patizo. Great job you're doing there at Mavusa Sports Center. Master Oyamuva. Thank you, and have a safe journey back home, ensuring that we got all the things. Now, Master, before we go any further, do you agree with what Msibi is saying?
Yeah, kutaba lukhulu kakhulu Fabrice. These two teams, Young Buffaloes nayo Green Mamba, bana badlala bane experience and sibamonile ku league last season. Be compete bona kakhulu. Kodwa Fabrice, having said that, i-preseason ngicabanga ukuthi na coach ukuvetile coach Caleb ukuthi i-preseason ngiyo leli tabanika an upper hand kulala amanye amaqembu because bona babe ne preseason lengcono than any other team. Badlalile ama friendly games outside the country, ama mini tournament laba badlalile ngaphandle kwelive, and nalokubuka ukuthi solo bayakhula kule tournament, bayakhula and nawubuka ke nalamagoli aqhamuka inhlangothi tonke, aqhamuka nguSiyabonga wakazwani, aqhamuka kuNosizo Lwethu, aqhamuka kuFelix, aqhamuka kuSandile. Ngicabanga ukuthi lokho kuyabanika ukuthi wonke umuntu kule team uyawashaya amagoli. Young Buffaloes nawubuka ukuthi Mazia against iyona isibets Njabulo ushaya amagoli, and the speed le team leseyinaso, the way badlala ngayo. Nawubuka nje kule game yesibets le bayinikile isibets ukuthi isibets wotani kithi, kodwa they need to be very very careful kumabhola la kanje, because lama crosses if batawavumela against i team lenjengambabana Solos ukuthi bawafake lawo ma crosses ekhathe boxing, just like siyibonile against yona isibets bayivumela ifake ama crosses eboxing, then ikutaba nenkinga. But again njoba sengishilo ukuthi bane badlali le bhola iyadlalwa. I remember sekuthi Patizo akekho nyalo la ngikhuluma indlela iYoung Buffaloes ledlale ngayo ku season lendlulile naledlale ngayo 2 seasons ago na season lephelile, ngiyibona mine better than nakule sakubona 2 seasons ago. Ngisho ngani ba disciplined,
they are not a one-man show anymore. Sunday.
Exactly. Kuthi mhlambe kunaphiwo, sorry, kunaphiwo kuphela lota ushaya amagoli noma kuna Saviola kuphela lota ushaya amagoli. But now bakhona ukuthi le bhola bayidlale, and nawubuka ukuthi Njabulo the way la samaturishe ngayo since afikile khona ku Young Buffaloes, ngicabanga ukuthi kuyakhombisa lokho, and ne call up itholile na national team, then kuyakutshengisa ukuthi the team Young Buffaloes ku midfield bompetha la khathi ku midfield uyambona naye ukuthi sokhulile as a player. Kuyakutshengisa ukuthi against ama big teams if bataba disciplined bachubeke badlale ngalendlela labadlala ngayo, hayi na Young Buffaloes lesike sayibona ithola ukuthi bayashaya bayalandzela ibhola, bayashaya balandzela ibhola, but lesikubonako sekungcono sekuyangekuba ngcono.
Ukhuluma ngaNjabulo, I think hat-trick in this game. I think he was the highlight of the game. Sunday Lukona, but Saviola, but I wouldn't say he played so much in this game. I think Njabulo was the man to watch. They are the heavyweight in this tournament. In general, also Uveta Master, they have the highest score so far, 6 scores. Yes, the excuse is not to say they have played one game, but they use that one game to show what they are capable of. And now Kumbura would see now I think they have lost 1 or 2 players for the national team. But do you give them a chance? That's what I want. Yes or no? Is it the team that you're giving the chance to go all the way and take the trophy?
Iwina yale tournament le itakuqhamuka between Young Buffaloes ne Mbabane Solos. Yes. One lot of winner between these two teams, because nawubuka the way labashaya amagoli. Yes, Young Buffaloes bekuyigame eqala bashaya 6 against Manzini Sipets lebengicabanga ukuthi beyingadlala ngcono than yona le performance le nabadlala. Ngicabanga ukuthi nakhona kube idiscipline nje nawubuka le game yonke, ukuthi defense, goalkeeper, le communication lesihlala isikhala ngayo kuma teams, ukuthi siyayidzinga, ukuthi i-defender uma itawuhamba number 5 wakho uma atawungena afune ku-attacka ibhola noma umdlali, then ngibalula usala kula ngemuva nakasala lula ngemuva umkhava kanjani then na goalkeeper uphuma nini goalkeeper aphume epalini ngicabanga ukuthi tonke letinvo leti ukudzinga ukuthi imanzini sibhethe itlungise yagcina concede yona ipenalty ngeke babethe ko discipline even the lapses in concentration ngicabanga ukuthi ngiyiwo lokwadlala inzima lenkulu kakhulu but Njabulo on the day 4 goals ngicabanga ukuthi wahamba ekhaya match ball yeah we deserve after the performance le.
Master, this was one of the game. I would want us to move to the next game. Yes, more goals and everything. But Highlanders, Green Mamba. It's another game. Why are we picking the game? Highlanders are crowd pullers. Green Mamba are still in the tournament. Before scoring a 2-1 actual game, what's the picture for you about the game? Bukatsile ngizokwendekile on the day.
Ngiyathi ukuthi Fabrice mina ngikasela okukhulu man Fabrice kuMbabane Highlanders. Ngikasela okukhulu, ngikase ema signings big names, ngikase tactical discipline, ngikase lokushelela kwalokudlala kwayo iMbabane Highlanders but angakakubona. Green Mamba on the other side ngiyathi ukuthi every time bona ke vele ngikasi lokukhulu kakhulu because they have a very good coach, they have my players banabo badlali bonjabulo Thwala bonjabulo Magwegwe Bosikhali ngicabanga ukuthi these two teams now wabuka on paper Green Mamba vele bene upper hand ngale experience elabadlali lenabo the way ledlale ngayo the way lebuye kudlala ngayo ku CAF Champions League ngicabanga ukuthi bona bebana upper hand.
We talked about Njabulo Thwala and Magwegwe. I want to talk about the quality of these two, especially Njabulo Magwegwe. I think he's in the peak of his moment. We look at his goal at some point. So what I like about the team now, anyone can score. It's not your Scully that you have to wait on just to give you the goals. But the team, the standard of the team is that anyone that is in the team can score. We know they had a short preseason. They played CAF competitions. I think for them in terms of fitness master, compared to Mbabane Highlanders. Yes, Highlanders did have moments where they went out of the country, but Green Mamba, they deserved a chance. These are some of the highlights of the game. To you, are they living up to the expectation, Green Mamba?
Yes. Nawubuka Green Mamba Fabrice the way ledlala ngayo. Ngibuka le highlights nje le lecisa kuvela. And you still have Javi. Labaningi bamkhohla Javi.
This is what I want you to talk about, Master. Look at this moment.
This is classic. Classic counter attack. Classic. Now
from goalkeeper.
Classic counter attack. Ngicabanga ukuthi this is a good goal because it transition Fabrice. It transition now khuluma transition more especially from defense to attack. Uyatsinga kwabala lawo passes akho abe very abe mancane kakhulu. So Javi ngisakhuluma ngayo ukuthi labanengi bamkhohlwa Javi ikanzi udlala inzima lenkulu kakhulu la kule team ema decisions la wentako kwekuqala ukuthi understand ukuthi nangigijima nale bhola ngigijima ngidayiphasa nini then isikhale because uyambona isikhale ukuthi akekho ngidlala ngikhuluma Fabrice ukuthi iGreen Mamba idlala kanje once isikhale waba ngekho ekhase boxini one player or two utabakhanza ekhase boxini uyatsinga ukuthi every time na unemidlalo njengasikhale because yena ugood ekwenteni lawo maranzi ugood ekuphasini ibhola kube ne one or two players labatawukhona ukuthi nakayifaka le cross ekhase boxini then look at the way Javi uyayibamba ibhola from ihalf yakhe uyangena ku half yayo imbabane Highlanders then uyathi ukuthi ngiphasa nini isikhali ngicabanga ukuthi lo munye bekade ujaka ukuthi akayigodlile ibhola angene na ekhase boxini but wayifaka le bhola ekhase boxini wamkhanza Magwegwe
asekhase open foot man. Is it inside foot open foot?
Outside foot.
Yeah, but
the technique. This player, because angithandi ukubita abadlali ngebafana, this player is talented kudzinga ukuthi lokho akufakela engcondweni athi ukuthi the sky is the limit. Good level langethi afika kuyo Magwegwe nangadlala understand lo ukuthi sodlala kanganani. Ngicabanga ukuthi this is a good goal kuye Sikhali le pass and le finish Fabrice. Yeah.
Top notch. I think for me, so far it's the call of the tournament. So far. I want to talk about, before we move to this game, I want to talk about the equalizer because they lost 2-1, but Bamone Highlanders got a penalty. I think I got a lot of complications in explaining to a lot of people. I want you to look at Pilan. He's in the box. When he received the ball, Ubuge
That touch.
Oof.
That touch.
That's a penalty.
Fabrice, the reason why.
He didn't have the ball, Mas. Utipola. Makone said, we are
clearish.
I must. Baba, peace.
The reason why le decision le confuse labanengi.
Yes.
Ngokuthi Makonase uyitsinzile le bhola. Philana akayitsinzile le bhola. Kodwa I think le decision ya referee lokuthi anike le penalty liphakeme linyawo and the late challenge la yentako lapha kuPhilani Mkhondvo ngicabanga singeyolemente ukuthi abeke ipenalty but Philani Mkhondvo simbonile even na last season i-confidence yakhe kuma penalties sambona even na derby yakorwa nguye ipenalty is a leader kule team le responsibility useshwa ithatha emahlombe akhe kumbabana Highlanders if Fabrice ngidokusho lokho angifuni ukuthi ngibukela labanye badlali kanjani if imbabana Highlanders beyinabo Philani Mkhondvo labang 5 noma labang 6
that would be a tough team.
Exactly bebataba unstoppable because uyamdzinga umdlali lonesibinzi uyamdzinga umdlali lotayibamba ibhola aconze badlali.
Now, Njabulo Twala, the other Njabulo at some point got the goal. I want us to look at the goal master versus Siahamba. I think it was a header, which shows the capability of the team. And I think Scally was out of the game here so far. So, yeah, we talked about qualities, which I think at some point before I start the league master, would see on each position who is the best player. But coming to this game, Wakara Ernest Mavuso, Highland and Abayakala would see there's issues of some of the players that left with the national team. But everyone can complain. The national team took a lot of players. Look at the finish master. Why is he alone? He's short.
The shortest player
in this game.
The shortest
but he scores
player
with the head.
The grounding.
But he scores with the head.
Header and le header le Fabrice. If ungayicabanga wena ungacabanga ukuthi ilula kakhulu, an intelligent player umdlali ohlakaniphile Fabrice uyathi ukuthi once ibhola yeta le cross nje once ngayifaka pass ya bumper kancane look at the run la yentako yena Njabulo i-defense imile yembabane Highlanders and uthi ke no angingayimikisi akungabi i-textbook header ngiyimixele entasi angisha ephasi itawufika ishaye lapha pass then ulukhuni kakhulu for a goalkeeper ukuthi avimbe ibhola leseyibouncile lapha pass because if behamba straight maybe bekutaba lula but yashaya pass ilukhuni kakhulu for a goalkeeper.
Wow, what a goal. They are through to the semi-finals of the 2023 Trade Fair Cup. Some other teams have left. Yes.
Sorry ukuhlaba lwimi Fabrice. Imbabana Highlanders Fabrice njoba ngishilo ngathi ama expectations asetulu kakhulu for a team enjenge Imbabana Highlanders. If they really want to compete, ba ngiyathi ukuthi Thamezulu uyidlalile le game le and for me isikhathi sakhe sekudlalela ama big teams not unless unconvince this season abuya phakamise amasokisi but
uyakhala man.
Ngiyakhala kakhulu if bafuna compete uhambile Peter
yes
bekudzinga ukuthi bathole umuntu lo njenga Peter lo tawu fighter if ba decide ukudlalisa Mandla Palma bamdlalise nalomunye ukudzinga ukuthi lomunye one between the two angeke baze badlale bobabili ngeke.
There were rumors after the game master, we can say it, the club director was there and I think he was seated next to where we were seated in the media team, and he highlighted that he feels like international players are not giving him what he wants. He feels like I will stick to Swazi player. But he said international players are not giving him what he wants. Such that there was a meeting for a good 30 minutes after the game, talking about how he's not happy with the performance of international players.
Fabrice, I'm happy ukuthi finally because nakefika le mentality leyo. Bekanayo ukuthi badlali abaqhamuka ngaphandle batawudeliver. bancane kakhulu badlala abafikile from outside since athethe over kumbabana Highlanders labafike badeliver singababala Thabiso Mangonkwane wa deliver kancane Molotho ufike wa deliver usadeliver Bereng last season bese soyehlisa kancane wehlisa lokulandzela lokho ba average mina umdlali lengifuna leqhamuka ngaphandle kumele ukuthi abe ngetulu kwalaba labantu abakhanzela kha so since then Philani Mkhondo uyashayina ngibabana Highlanders ufikile Sticker uyashayina ngibabana Highlanders Khanyakezwe uyashayina ngibabana Highlanders Peter ushayinile ngibabana Highlanders Vusi ushayinile ngibabana Highlanders Skhali wafika washayina ngibabana Highlanders
so Maswati is the way to go
so mina vele njoba ngisho ukuthi umdlalo oqhamuka ngaphandle kudzinga ukuthi abe ngetulu kwanonke kubonakala because labanye babo beta this is Philani Mkhondo una 3 goals uphumile kule tournament le una 3 goals but every time uyakhombisa ukuthi is a leader kule team uyithwele is the captain ku absence yakhe yena captain wale team so ngicabanga ukuthi badlala njoba ngishilo ngathi if imbabana Highlanders beyine badlali beyinabo Philane labang 5 noma labang 6 bebangakhona ukuthi ba compete.
They're out. Time is against us, Master. I would have want us to touch on games like Wanderers or Red Leopard, but I want us to talk about the under 20. And now they say I have time. Why not? Let's touch on them. Red Leopard quickly. Let's start. Yeah, let's start with Red Leopard. They lost against Zulu United. Master, we are Kala Edwin Matsebura would see. Uvangas would see there is unfairness. What's saying a striker by the name of Banel, and the striker was not cleared to play for the team. He feels like he could have won this game if he had a striker. Now, in terms of international players, Abekobos Fisomats, maybe they lacked that. But Junior Magagula got an early injury in the game. Do you think they have what it takes in this season to compete?
Fabrice, yona Royal Part, I think the way they played last season, we are saying ukuthi babuye babawuse back this season. And ngifuna kushona Fabrice, Royal Part kuze itawo compete yes bebasengile striker bangakhoni ukuthi because as a coach now uyalungiselela kunetinvo letilungiselelako kusacela liviki wathi ukuthi umdlalo wami lo kanje kodwa kudzinga ukuthi ube nayo lo plan B ukuthi should anything happens if lo mdlalo wami lengimthembile ku first 5 minutes noma first 10 minutes alimala then iplan B wami uthini I think iRoyal Party kudzinga ukuthi ikhona ukulungisa lokho until then Fabrice njoba usho ukuthi walimala na Junior this season they need someone lotathi Junior nakangabe angekho ku game yakhe angapass afikele team ayithwale ngibekisile kumbabane Highlanders kuna Philani Mkhondo uyithwele le team they need that player lotawukhona ukuthi abethwale igcine le game bayifosile ukuthi iye kuma penalties lapho khona iezulwini United igcine iwina le game. This is a good save, a very good save kulama penalties. I think iezulwini United kulama penalties because kudlala ne team kumnanzi kudlala ne team a so-called big team because when we hamba nje ushaya ama penalty when they let it simple simple look basic shaya ibola ingene ekhathi then lalabanye bane pressure bona I pressure kuyakwenda ukuthi ugcina ugeja because inine kubukwenine ngini lenibukeke kakhulu ukuthi nincobe le game.
Beautiful stuff. Yangena then they were qualified. That's Ezulwini United qualifying, and then later on, of course, they played today. Now, quickly, Wanderers, Master, uyakhala na nyanga hlophe ukuthi on the day, apparently on the day, abaga umap. That's one. Mangene category number 2, my card yokungena category for the tournament. Yakiwa nga 4 o'clock game yabitsala nga 5. In other words, bekunenge lokho disturb on the day naba loser their first game against Imola
Pirates. Kugadze lokho. Isizini yonke. Season yonke ukugadze lamagama latawakhuluma nyanga
asuka liqinisa
wagadze
mase ngibengicela ukuthi ngihlupheke kancane ngicela simlalele bese uyabuya chaza nangu unyanga Hlophe akhala after the game the defeat against Imola Pirates uthini wakaHlophe ukuthi kwendekeni on the day for him not to get the results.
Ngiyaqala ukudlala ibhola shayo nje iwarm up ngibathe ngiyacela kulama officials ukuthi asifane siwarm up nje nisi-check sesibuya le warm-up bala kokuthi siphume siye-warm-up asikaze si-warm-up ethini ngicabanga ukuthi nangabe uyajima fanele u-reactivate umtimba ulunge for ekuqala ngoba na ubuka leli goli lingena kwaphela ngisho iminute sekuneligoli and na ubuka nakudlalwa le tempo yakhuphuka sithi gejele-ke nathi ukuthi geja nginenzaba lokho kwaNkulunkulu but kodwa lokungawomaphi ngicanga ukuthi kumcoka lokuthi nasifika nje groundini siwomaphi ngikhala ngayo angikhali ngemuntu.
Best interview master. Angikhale ngemuntu ngikhala ngako lokho. Sitabukela ama highlights uchaza master ukuthi what is saying, what's happening.
Yes, Fabrice indzaba yokumapha emcoka kakhulu ekhathi groundini. Kodwa ngicabanga ukuthi before lokho kuba netimvo letinteka behind the scenes letithikameta timvo letifana ne-warm up. Ngifuna kusho lokho Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi le interview le ngidawucela lokuthi siyigcine. Lama interviews akhe nyanga kutathina emkhathini wesizini sibe nelithuba ukuthi siphinde siwadlale uve something lefana nale
uthini uthi
ngithi mina
uyakomplainela lithe kahle
no
unaso sizathu
ngithi letinkinga
naligole
letinkinga titaba khona utawukhala ngato nyanga kuze kuphele isizini nangabe utaba sekhona futhi
buka le defense master, how do you consider a goal like
lokunye Fabrice ngicabanga ukuthi le kudzinga ukuthi yona iManzini Wanderers ikulungise kakhulu ngishilo even naku Bible Cup ngasho even naku Hospice at Home ngathi if bangeke baze bakhona ukuthi balungise indzaba yema set piece anginyamati nyanga very very good na ukhuluma ngema defenders but ibhola le kanje in fact two wama players eMonen Pirates inside the box ladlala lebhola then one wa10 awashaya ngicabanga ukuthi itimvo leto lokungamela ukuthi tendeke okokuqala lebhola nabayishaya ngale ngenhlangale ihamba pass kude lo iclearishako izwe iyongena kuyoze kuyoba ligoli two abadlali beMonen Pirates. Yes, le pressure uyayibona ikhona bazama ukuyifaka le pressure kodwa ayikho enough. Ngicabanga ukuthi yena coach nyanga ne technical bench yakhe kucinga ukuthi akulungise kakhulu lokho.
Beautiful stuff. Now, that was the only goal. Now, in a rush of time, you know that you have a lot of things that we've cooked for you as a viewer. That was some of the games that highlighted the knockout stages of the 2023 Trade Fair Cup. Remember, 4 teams are remaining in the semi-finals. Madlenya versus Green Mamba and Young Buffaloes versus Mabonesoros. We'll keep in touch. Come on Monday, you have the highlights for those games. We will have actually the eventual champions. Master, in light of the 55 double celebration yesterday, where we were as a country in a good celebration, straight to Bugara under 20 playing against Mozambique, master. I tell you one thing, coach under 20. I like the tiki-taka of the young boys and showing character. We look at some of the highlights of the game. Master, to you, now Bugara team from COSAFA 2022 last year to this year, have we improved?
Fabrice nawubuka lama under 20 solo sadlala njoba usho from COSAFA under 20 eminyakeni lophelile then kubuya kunyalo bezidlala i-friendly game nayo iMozambique labe betekto honorisha ku celebration lebe inkulu kangaka ngicabanga ukuthi the way yona Eswatini ama under 28 ladlale ngayo njoba usho nala steer eminyakeni lophelile nakudlala yona iCOSAFA ngajabula mine indlela yena ladlala ngayo yena Mduduzi ladlalisa le team ngayo Mduduzi Nxumalo. I'm happy the way ladlala ngayo le team because uyayibona ukuthi bayaphaselana bayabonana sekudzinga nje ukuthi balungise kakhulu kushaya goal kenyali finishing yes until bakhona kushaya ligoli ngicabanga ukuthi kancane lokho kutasita sine ngasho ukuthi likusasa lihle balandzeli bemidlalo webhola bahlala bamela wona lo mdlalo lobudlalwa sekhwalele ngicabanga ukuthi njoba ngisho ukuthi kudincane setincane letinvo ledzinga ukuthi sitilungise ezilive kwekuqala ngilokushaya igoli kwesibili ngunako lengitawukhuluma ngako nako because ama mistakes lanje the boys
the goalkeeper or the defense
kokubili Fabrice kokubili because le bola ize ifika ku goalkeeper because goalkeeper ngidawukhuluma nangaye ukuthi ema basics amshayile but that defense ngale ngenhla once coach Mduduzi Sikhalo walungisa lokho kuthi uma bas attack tsine ngitipi lema zones la ingoti kakhulu because naku nje lesikhala even if le bhola yabuya ngalamkhatsini ngala ku penalty sport look at I reaction yalabadlali bethu labang2 labangena ekhatse boxini bathi bayo cover islolu kakhulu ngicabanga si angalungisa lokho coach kusi the zones nabayifaka le bhola bayifaka wide iyangale ngenhla ngikuphi la silungisa khona ngikuphi la sivala khona and goalkeeper kule bhola leli they have a very good goalkeeper coach yona ema under 20 ngicabanga ukuthi udzinga ukuthi akulungise bayade ama basics just push the ball away ku danger area ungayicushini because wayicushina kungenteka noma ngayini Fabrice.
Yeah, wasihlupha kancane lo number 7 because when I try to gather information, Master, I think apparently he's supposed to go for tries in Spain for Malaga. This number 7 was correct code. I think was Lupa Gakur. Coach Wabukuruma Gutsibana Baketsema under 15 and under 17 under the program at TDS, about technical director. So Baketsa from the team. But Minenangbuga on the day, we also had young players just like them. So that is not an excuse. But we are Naskala would see they don't get a chance to be together, these boys. Utakanza Gutsinche, last time they were together as a team like this, it's about 4 to 6 months ago. Now comparison in Mozambique, 9 of these kids are from one school. So we are going to go to tab. The Bayata, I think the problem is what we are complaining about.
Ngikabathi ngiko Fabrice lokusi limata kakhulu ukuthi ngasho ngathi kunebadlali nje la labaqhamuka labanye kunebadlali I'm proud ukusho ukuthi kunebadlali kunemdlali one of them loqhamuka iChandlovu labeka ngiphathele emakhokho ngisadlala ngipholishele emakhokho uyadlala kuma under 20 very educated left foot and labadlali ba all over so lesikhathi lesincane labasithola ko Fabrice sincane kakhulu yes iFootball Association iyazama lokuthi nabahlangane because solo base campaign bebelungisela le game le endinyalo sebalungiselela yona iCOSAFA yema under 20 then ngicabanga ukuthi lokhu kuyasinika ipicture ukuthi kahle kahle sibhekephi as a country sibhekephi sima under 20 because lokhu ngumlibalo yembili ama under 23 abukile na ukuthi atawuthola abadlali la senior national team sihlangu semnikade sebukile naso ukuthi sitawuthola abadlali la so ngicabanga ukuthi if uswathola lama games bebaye khona eLesotho lapho khona badlala ifriendly game badlala cishe badlala ngcono badlala nabo Moneni Pirates sebadlala nyalo neMozambique lengicabanga ukuthi badlalile I'm happy nasibona nje chances sekushoda kancane nyalo sekudingeka ukuthi Fabrice because wanikwa Sikhalo lokuthi develop a team give him the chance.
Before we go, Master, look at the goal. Utangchera Gutsi, was this intentionally? No matter it was just a delay. Oof. I think it's the best. Oof. Was this intentionally or we got delivered cheap ball?
But not say deliver Fabrice. This is a good goal.
No, that's finish. That's a finish.
This is a good goal. These are the players. Badlali laba Fabrice
left-footed.
Badlali laba lekudzinga ukuthi bangasilahlekeli. Mina nje ngeva buhlungu ukuthi eminyakeni letako lemibili lemithathu lesihlanu uthola ukuthi badlali abanjengalaba abasekho mhlambe abasabonakali because ku national team noma ekhethelweni lesive Fabrice ithi kahle lenu kudzinga ukuthi udlala ku national team senior men's national team abadlalile kuma under 23 abadlalile kuma under 20 abadlalile kuma under 17 kuze le stepisi atosihamba kahle nale culture yale live ngalibukela kuteke ukusa leli goal leli this is a very good goal.
Now that's a way to go for the entire nation, for the members of the public, those who love football, those who love Eswatini and the beautiful game of football. That was a beautiful goal. And I'm tempted, Master. Now, in a mood of 55 double celebration, City, produce the goal. See a hump. The goal is that's what it is.